Yo, what is going on, y'all? I'm Cavell Anderson, and we are back with another Veve and Ecomi video here. And in this one, we're going to be having a bit more of a logical conversation. We're going to be talking about something that's very, very big and in a perspective that I don't think people think about or talk about enough. And actually, Trevor from Veve actually spoke on this a little bit. He kind of hinted at it, and it's just logical. It's the same logical conclusion that anyone is going to come to if you start doing enough research, which Trevor is, because he's actually newer to crypto and he's already understanding the logic behind why Omi will be so successful and how this Veve project and all this stuff working together and them adding more token utility and things like that is really going to set Veve, Omi, Ecomi, everything apart. This is going to change everything, and it's not just like, okay, I'm invested in something, so I have to feel this way about it. No, the reason that I invested in it in the first place is because I feel this way about it. If I didn't feel this way about it, I would not have invested. And people think it's the other way around. He put money in, so now he has to feel this way. No, I felt this way, which is why I put money in. This is why it's one of my biggest investments. But that's just my perspective. But let's just jump into it. So what Trevor tweeted out, which was interesting, and before we get into it, as always, drop that thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, turn on notifications and all that. But he said the first step to achieving crypto acceptance by non-crypto people is to make sure the crypto value can't change just because someone tweeted about it. This is very, very important. I know that crypto is seen as this place for explosive growth and all these crazy gains and stuff like that. But at some point, crypto is going to be regulated. It's going to be regulated, and things are not going to just keep exploding the way that they are. And it's not just going to stay the same, because a lot of cryptos are built off of hype. Someone like let me show you all. So this is a comment that I got, and I thought that it was important to address it. Ecomi can't hit $10. What math is BS? Even know what market caps are. Pokemon official IP isn't even worth 20 billion, so don't be a clown. First off, I don't know where you're getting your information, but it's whatever. But the fact that you're saying that 20 billion, it's not worth 20 billion, or it's not, like, basically the market cap can't be so high. Like, market cap is very important and things like that. People must not know what burns are. And also, let's go to Dogecoin. So you're telling me Dogecoin is actually worth $42 billion. That's the amount of value that Dogecoin brings to the world, huh? I think those of you who watch market caps and really don't understand the direction that things are moving in, you're going to be behind. You're going to fall behind in the times and shit like that, because Dogecoin is not an outlier. There is a lot of overvalued cryptos out here that's just overpromised, that promise certain things. Oh, we're going to take this crypto to the moon. And it's actually believable with Dogecoin because Elon Musk is affiliated. A lot of people don't believe that Elon Musk is taking it to the moon and all this stuff. You have these people debating it. But if anybody can take something to the moon, it's going to be Elon Musk, because that's what he's spent his career working towards. So it is realistic for him, like, for people to believe in it because he says it. So because this is attached to Elon Musk, it does have some value. But 42 billion worth of value? Come on now. And this is where IPs, licensing, and things like this come into play. Because what is really going to drive up value outside of just a bunch of people getting together and be like, oh, I super believe in this, super diehard believe in this. Like, what's really going to push something up outside of, like the thing that stands out about Omi and Ecomi is basically what Trevor was saying. The first step to achieving crypto acceptance by non-crypto people. Because think about this. Dogecoin is being pushed up by crypto people, or people getting into crypto because of things like Dogecoin. Because they're hearing about the returns, they're hearing about it. Dogecoin is good because it's turning non-crypto people into crypto people. But what about a project that really has people investing in crypto without them even knowing that they're investing in crypto? Like, it completely removes the need to get a brokerage account. It completely removes so much. All you have to do is download the Veve app and start buying things, and now you're benefiting the crypto world. You have people like they release different type of events and stuff, and now you have people investing in crypto without knowing that they're investing in crypto. That is what's going to boost something to billions and billions of dollars in value. That's what's going to boost it. Having all these different IPs come together. People said, like this dude said, oh, the Pokemon IP isn't worth 20 billion. The Pokemon has generated 90 billion. But aside from that, Pokemon is not even, like, that's not even confirmed 100% at this point. Obviously, there's a lot of hints and stuff leading to Pokemon, but that's not 100% confirmed. Let's talk about Batman. Let's talk about Superman. Let's talk about Teen Titans. Let's talk about all DC Comics, all their brands. Let's talk about this Ron English drop. We have a new Ron English drop coming. Let's talk about all the stuff that we have already. Let's talk about who is leading the charge when it comes to licensing. You see Hello Kitty right there at the top. You see the top two brands. The founder, one of the top people in Veve, the licensing head, Alfred Kahn, had something to do with both of these top grossing brands in the world. And he is the one helping with Veve. He is the one making the connections, using his connections, that the same way he made this happen, he helped this to happen with Pokemon and Hello Kitty. Can't give him all the credit, but the same way he has made this happen with a lot of his projects, this is exactly what he's doing with Veve right now. So to think something that can be valued at a crazy amount of money, to think something that can actually provide that level of value, it has to be the IPs that's already worth crazy amounts of money. Like, what else in the world could possibly push it that high? Because if an Elon Musk tweet can do it, you telling me a Pokemon cosign can't do it? A Hello Kitty cosign can't do it? And then the guy who founded these, like who helped bring them into the mainstream and make them popular, you telling me his helping out and doing the exact same thing he helped do with these brands, that won't make Veve go up and actually deserve its value? Because most cryptos do not provide the amount of value that it says they're worth. Like 40 billion, I don't, like, Dogecoin is not worth $40 billion. It's just not. But market caps, people take it way too serious because we're in a time right now. I don't know if this is going to last. I don't know if this is the future or if this is going to change. There's going to be some type of giant correction or what. We don't know what's going to happen with crypto just yet. We don't know what type of regulations is going to come and get to smacking things down. There's so much information that we don't know about crypto because ultimately crypto is still new. But what I do know is that at this current point in time, market cap is unimportant. Market cap is not important at all. So people sitting here like with the technical analysis and stuff like that, trying to break down why it's impossible, Omi is impossible to ever reach this and ever reach that. When you look at it from my perspective, you all are the ones that should not be trusted, and you can't, like, you're the ones that's kind of a joke right now, in my opinion, because you're not factoring in all these outliers out here that's way overvalued right now. You're not factoring in the fact that people just getting together are boosting things right now. And if anything is going to cause a disruptive amount of hype, Veve has the potential to do that. Veve has much more potential than all of this to do that. Like, an Elon tweet cannot compete with people doing what Veve can inspire people to do. Having all these different types of video content creators out here making crazy things. And then one of my upcoming videos, I'm going to show you exactly what I mean. But this is just a few of my thoughts. This is just my perspective. I wanted to kind of talk about it and give you all a different perspective in the way that I see things, in the way that makes the most sense. This is what makes the most sense. I get the technical analysis guys and things like that trying to use the information that they can because the saying men lie, women lie, numbers don't. I get it. I 100% get what you're trying to do. But at a certain point, until the numbers can actually be concrete, until the industry has settled and actually is what it's going to be, because Dogecoin valued at, like, let's say Dogecoin is going to become super successful. Cool. I don't doubt that Dogecoin can be successful. But it's not worth $42 billion. It does not provide that kind of value. if any. Yeah, they're adding more utility and things like that, but it brings no value right now. So for so many of these cryptos to be overvalued and can still go up in value, yeah, I'm not buying the whole market cap argument and things like that. It's just the industry is it's the wild, wild west right now. It's so many unknowns and people who are trying to calculate shit based off of a bunch of information that they don't have and that don't exist just yet. Like, it makes no sense to go about that approach. That's why I use common sense. I use the information that is already available. I use what already exists as my reference points. So when people say, oh, $20 million or 20 billion market cap for Omi is impossible, and then I see Dogecoin at 40 billion and it does not offer a fraction of the value that Omi and Veve actually offers, it's like, logically, that makes no sense. It makes no sense whatsoever because, yeah, Elon Musk brings a lot of hype, but he does not bring more hype than Pokemon, Hello Kitty, Star Wars, Batman, Superman, Spider-Man, Marvel, Disney. He does not bring more hype than all of that combined. So all they have to do is really market this correctly. Because all they have to do is market this correctly, and Omi and Veve is going to have much more hype than Elon Musk himself will ever be able to bring. And you want to know the benefit? Is we don't have to depend on people getting into crypto to see these benefits, to see crazy burns and things like that. We don't have to count bank on people actually taking the time to learn crypto because Veve doesn't require that you learn crypto. You can be involved in crypto without actually ever knowing that crypto even exists. So yeah, it makes no sense, the arguments and things that I see. And I just want to bring some attention to Trevor's tweet. The first step in achieving crypto acceptance by non-crypto people is to make sure the crypto value can't change just because someone tweeted about it. Because if you don't know this, that's exactly how Omi is designed. Yes, crypto people can boost the value at will. If everyone comes together and decides to boost Omi, yes, the value of Omi can boost based off of people. But it's always going to be valued at where it should be valued because each IP is going to bring a certain level of value. So once these things starts to burn, like once the Omi starts burning and things like that, once these wallets start dwindling down, Omi is going to have a value. It's going to have a certain value. So let's say Omi gets to the point where it's worth $1. Yes, crypto bulls will be able to boost it to $2, $3, $4, $5 or something like that. Yeah, people will be able to come together and do that. But it will always be able to hold at that $1 because that's what, like, all these IPs have made it valued that. When it comes down to Dogecoin, that's valued strictly on how much people continue to believe in it. Which means if Elon stops tweeting about it, or worse, if Elon says, you know what, I failed with Dogecoin. I will never be able to take it to the moon. We will never be able to do what we thought we could do with it. That ends Dogecoin. That ends Dogecoin. When it comes down to Omi, if somebody famous tweets and it boosts it, like, and then that famous person says, you know what, I don't think Omi is going to do what I said it was going to do. I give up on Omi. Yes, Omi may take a hit because we're going to lose those people, but as long as they keep having these IPs, keep having these drops, and keep marketing to the people that it's supposed to be marketed to, we can gain that back. It does not matter who, any one individual, it does not matter what they bring, they can leave. As long as Omi actually and Veve retains its value, as long as it keeps being as valuable as it is, it will constantly keep going up. And that's what Trevor means. That's what Trevor means. Like, no one man can control the price of Omi as far as, like, long term. In the short term, yeah, like if the right person tweets about it, it's going to look, you're going to see an impressive boost. We're going to see more people investing and things like that. But that's not where the true value lies in any project. If the value of a project is 100% reliant on someone in particular talking about it, it's not a valuable project. Veve and Omi's value will be built up over time. And I think that that's the strongest, like that's more than likely what most cryptos are going to move to. is going to move to a place where it's going to actually have to earn its value, as opposed to a bunch of people getting together like, oh, I super believe in this. Cardano could be the next big thing. Cardano is going to overtake Ethereum. Like, more so than people throwing out accusations, it's going to have to be based around fact. Okay, this project just launched on Cardano. This is a heavy-hitting project. That project just launched on Cardano. This project, that project, like all these projects combined, this can compete with what is on Ethereum. It's going to, eventually crypto is going to get to a place where it's going to have to make sense, and people can't just pull these predictions and stuff out of their ass. And that is, honestly, that Veve is one of the first projects that's leading the charge towards changing crypto in this way, and especially the NFT space. I can't speak for when and if it's actually going to, people are going to require value at some point in crypto, which that only makes sense to me. But hey, for all I know, crypto could continue forever, and people just say, you know what, I think Dogecoin should be worth 40 billion. Let's make it worth 40. Like, it could go on forever. Is that likely? No. But hey, let me know what you all think in the comment section down below. This is just some of my thoughts. I felt this was important to talk about. Let me know what you all think. I know some people may agree, some people may disagree. Definitely want to hear your thoughts. Have a nice conversation about it. Be sure to drop that thumbs up, subscribe to the channel if you're new, and I'm going to catch y'all on the next one. Peace out, Joe.